Well, good morning, friends. And I've got my bowl of coffee. It's time for a chit chat. This week, I don't know whether I was coming or going. I have been so busy. I've had grandkids. I got 5 grandkids in the house today. It's amazing. It's quiet. They're all watching TV. I just fed them a loaf of, I made a whole loaf of French toast, and they ate every bit of it. They're not, I figured, well, I'll make the whole loaf up, because what's left over, I'm just going to flop in the freezer and use it for another time. But they ate all of it. They eat like government mules. That's why I do a lot of freezer meals for my daughter, you know, for busy mom. There's 6 in her family, so it's mega cooking. I wanted to tell you before I move that, this is the bone broth that I did, and it's going to be gone today. They haven't picked it up yet, but I got to take Tracy hers, and my daughter will be here today to get hers. But I had a gal ask me on my YouTube comments, or did she email me? No, it was on my YouTube comments. She said that she's got some debris, or whatever you want to call it. I call it schmutz, in the bottom of her jars. You know, like particles or stuff, and not so much the fat on top, but she was worried about the stuff in the bottom. Don't worry about that. That's perfectly fine. That's, you know, impurities and particles. And sometimes that happens when your broth is brought to a boil, because we're supposed to simmer it all the way through. Sometimes it starts to boil. There's nothing you can do about that. This is perfectly fine. I've got the same thing in my jars. I will show you. Mine now and then will come to a boil. I've got a little bitty layer of fat on the top, and I've got the schmutz on the bottom. And all I do is give it a good shake. And I use it anyway. It's not unsafe to eat. Perfectly fine. Sometimes that just, you strain it, those little particles get through the strainer. It's no big deal. It's not going to hurt you. It's just fine. So those will be gone today out of my pantry. And I probably should close this. I kept that open because I need to clean that out. I have ran about 4 loads in here. And though I don't need to change the oil because I've got the oilless pump, which I love, I need to clean the inside out because it gets a little dirty. And I got my, see, it's all cloudy and it's icky looking. So I just washed it out with good old vinegar and water. Now this stuff has got to go down to my root cellar. Remember I told you that I had carrots. What, I had like 20 pounds of carrots, I think. And I still got a bag in there that I'm just going to keep for fresh. But Tracy brought me carrots and tomatoes. And I mean lots of them. I had like 6 packages of the tomatoes. And nobody wanted them. And I couldn't find anybody who wanted them either, which is usually uncommon. So I thought, I'm not going to let them go to waste. I'll freeze dry them. And that way, if somebody needs carrots in the wintertime, or, you know, needs some carrots at any point in time, I can just hand them a package of freeze-dried carrots. But that's what I did with them. These were intended for others, but nobody else wanted them, and I was not about to let them go to waste. Or feed them to the chickens. No, I didn't do that. We freeze-dried them. So we just preserved them for about the next 20 years. And I got Mr. Are you playing the drums on my jars? Yeah? You want to come here and say hi? Hi. Come here. Come over here by Nana. Mr. Gussie and your beautiful hairdo. I love it. Come here. Get up here. Look. Oh. Let's get you up here. Say hi, friends. Hi. Oh, we can't talk with that in your mouth. Say hi, friends. Hi. They're up there. See? Wave, say hi. Hi. We're visiting Nana, and I'm playing drums on all her jars and her tables and her dishes and anything that I can smack. Yeah? Can I have a hug? No? You never give me a hug? Okay. I don't want a hug. Anyway, we have been busy. And we got more grandbabies. You gonna say hi too? Right there. Say hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
And they just ate a whole loaf of French toast. My grandkids eat like government mules. I made a whole loaf of French toast because I thought, you know what? I'll have some for the freezer. I'll definitely have some left over. They ate the whole loaf. So, I'm going to put you down because you're just a blithering away. You go finish playing your drums. And we'll yak with our friends. Did you say hi? They haven't seen you in a long time.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
And how are you doing with your play the clarinet?
Mm-hmm.
How you doing with that?
Good.
Good deal. You're doing good in school. You should bring home all A's and B's. Proud of you. You're smarty pants. All right. I got to scoot in here. So my week has been busy. I think this is the second video this week. I usually try and get one up every day for you, at least something, you know. And during Christmas, we did all the cookies and, you know, all the good stuff for Christmas, the gifts, and which it went over well. My friends, anybody that I gave cookies to or my homemade Christmas presents to, they loved it. So I was happy. And I'm sure even if they didn't like it, they'd tell you, you love it, you know. But I think they were happy with them. My mom's house, well, my mom and I owned that house for quite a few years. And I don't want two houses, friends. I can't afford two houses. I don't want to be a landlord either. I do not want that because I am just not good at that. You know, you just never know who you're going to get in there. And, you know, I don't want to be so strict. I don't want smoking. I don't want animals, you know, stuff like that. So I am not a good candidate to be a landlord. So I told my husband and, you know, my kids, I said, let's just sell it and be done with it. So my husband and I were up there yesterday. We went through and we cleaned it all real good. Now I got to do a little bit of painting in the kitchen. And I remember her a couple years ago saying, we need to repaint the kitchen. We need to get the kitchen repainted. And I kept putting it off because I was so busy. Always, life is busy. So now I told my husband, I said, well, the realtor came and saw it. And she loved it. You know, it probably won't sit on the market very long. It'll be a good seller. Anyway, she said, you know, did you think maybe about what do you think about painting the cabinets? And I said, you sound like my mother. I said, yes, we'll paint the cabinets. Not a problem. But if I paint the cabinets, then I need to paint the entire kitchen because the cabinets and the walls and everything, it's all white. My mother loved white. So do I. I love white. It's clean and it's just, I love it. So I'm going to paint the kitchen like an off-white color is what we do, a neutral color. And that'll be good. We don't have to do anything else to the house. There's just a couple of outlets we have to put caps over or the covers on. There's a couple of them that don't have covers. They just never get used. And I told my husband, I says, I don't know if we should put put a cover on them or cover them completely. You know, one of those covers completely. And where they took the pellet stove out, my mother's, I call him my stepdad. When he went back to the farm, he took the pellet stove. So I have to find a cover for that too, for both inside and outside the wall. So that'll be good. But otherwise, it's beautiful, that little house. And she's got a nice yard and a garage. It's got a furnace. I mean, I did a lot of work to that place about 17 years ago, 18 years ago. I lived there from 2000 to, well, from 2000 through 2006. And when I lived there, I did a lot. I did a new roof. I put new windows in it. I did all the new siding on it. I remodeled the upstairs. I remodeled the kitchen. I put a lot of money into that. And with all that, it still is in very, very good shape from, you know, that 18 years ago. So I don't have a whole lot to do. Just have to get in Michigan, you have to have the septic and the drain field and the well inspected. And that's about $700, I think she said. And you can either pay for that now, or I can wait until, you know, the house sells and pay for it out of those proceeds. I don't know what I'm going to do. But anyway, it's going to be sold. It's going to be on the market real soon here. Little Miss Cece, what are you doing? Where did you get that big old sucker?
Sadie.
Sadie?
She stole it from me.
She stole it from you. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, bigger me.
Bigger than you. And Gussie boy don't have one?
No, she took it right from me.
She did. We gotta get something for Gussie boy. Go get Gussie boy a yum yum up in the pantry shelf there.
Come here.
Papa, when he come home this morning, he brought all kinds of yum yums for the kids. Anyway, so the house it's ready for selling. Oh, she's showing you her sucker. Are you proud of that? Is that good?
This finger?
We had, how do you like that weather? Everybody got hit with either the cold or the blizzard. Well, we had a full-blown blizzard, you know, no doubt about it. And it was cold, friends. You just wanted to hunker down in the house and not go anywhere. So we got the chickens all set. It was so cold, they stayed right in their coop. They wouldn't even come out of their coop. So, but they all fared the weather quite well. And today, it's 50 degrees out and everything's melting. The sun isn't out, but it's 50 degrees and everything is melting. The snow's all gone from around the fire pit. And I told my husband, I said, if I wasn't so busy this week and this weekend, I'd be out there frying chicken, because you can't, I don't know if you can see out my window or not, but right out there, you see green. That's around my fire pit, and I can cook out there. I could cook out there when the snow is falling, but it's easiest to cook out there now when there's no snow around it. What are you eating? You got a yum yum?
Sit it on this.
Oh. I absolutely love my grandbabies. My house full of life. So next week, we got a lot of stuff to do. My daughter is going to do some grocery shopping, and she wants to pick up some stuff for me to make her freezer meals with. Freezer breakfast. And I know a lot of it is simple. I'm going to do pancakes for her. We're going to do French toast for her. We're going to do the breakfast hash brown casserole for her breakfast. And we're going to do some burritos and some like egg McMuffins. Sausage McMuffins. So we're going to do a lot of that, and I probably will be able to get most of that done in one day. I might divide it between 2 videos. And then we're going to do some more regular freezer meals, some crock pot meals, because it's nice for her when she can, you know, dump something in the crock pot and turn it on low, and it's done when they all get home from work and school. So we're going to put some of those things together for her. And a few things like that. What are you doing? You're just dancing. Can you guys see him? He is so darn cute. Hi! This morning he come out and he had his runny nose, you know. He was sick yesterday. And it might be from teething. I don't know. But he had a bit of a runny nose this morning, and I grabbed a tissue and I wiped his little nose, and he says, "Thank you, I love you." What a muffin. You just want to melt. This is a regular path for them. You guys are the cutest things ever. No, I don't want none of that. But I bet it's yummy. So next week, the kids go back to school. These guys will go back to their daycare. And nose to the grindstone again with all our meals. And also, I am so excited this year, really. The greenhouse, it favored all those storms quite well. My husband just had to go and take some of the snow off the roof of it, but it did really good. Well, I had a company contact me, the Survival Seed Company, and they asked me if I would like to, they call it collaborate with them, but, you know, to do a review on their seeds. And I said, well, I would love to, first off, because I am a gardener. I grow a lot of stuff, and I'm always looking for good seeds. Now, I always buy my seeds from mygardener.com, and I buy seeds from Baker Creek, between the two of them. But 90% of my seeds come from mygardener.com. I love his seeds. I have very good luck with them all the time. Well, this company reached out to me and asked if I would do a review on some of their seeds. Absolutely. I said, absolutely. I didn't even hesitate. Sure, you know, but it's not going to be one video. I said, I'm gonna have to, you know, like do an unboxing and show you the seeds I got, which we'll do that. And explain to you about the company and, of course, all that information that goes with it. They're going to give a discount for anybody who wants to buy these seeds. So, you know, after we do that first unboxing, you'll get all that information. I said, but then I'm not just going to leave it at that. People want to see how these seeds do. So we're going to go in the greenhouse when that time comes. I'm going to show you starting their seeds. And I said, I'm going to have to do videos from the seeds all the way from unboxing through harvesting. And I have no problem with that, because that's nice to see, you know, because there's so many people like me. I had bad luck with burpee seeds. Never buy them again. I will never buy them again. I wouldn't plant them if you gave them to me. Anyway, with this company, and you know, you're always looking for a seed that's got a good germination rate, and, you know, it's prolific and the whole ball of wax. You want the good seeds. These are heirloom seeds. They're open pollinated. They say they're non-GMO, but, you know, I believe that's just a marketing thing there, because I don't believe consumers can legally purchase GMO seeds. So I think that's just for the big corporations or big companies. So all our consumer seeds are non-GMO. Anyway, but I love it. And then they give a guarantee to grow. Well, they sold me on that right there, you know. So now if those seeds do well, and I'm pleased with them, and they're prolific, and I have my beautiful garden, and I get lots of veggies and fruits and flowers, whatever they're going to grow, you know, I'll use them every year. I'll purchase seeds from them. So is what I told them. I said, well, you know what? How about we start with the just the home garden collection. Just, you know, for the home garden, for the beginner garden. We'll start with those and see how they do. Well, they not only are sending me those, they're sending me their beautiful Homestead collection. And I'm like, that's just amazing. So I've got like 80 packets of seeds coming. Now, I'm sure that there are going to be seeds in that packets that I don't grow, or that don't, you know, because I grow, let's see, I am zone 5B. So I know there's seeds in there that really aren't good for zone 5B, you know, that need a longer growing season. Our growing season, our last frost is in June, and our first frost is in September. So we really don't have that long of a growing season. And that's why I've got a greenhouse, and I give my stuff a head start, because that is what extends your growing season. So, but there are going to be seeds that I'll never really grow because of that. And you know, there might be some of you out there who would say, hey, I'll trade you some seeds. Maybe we'll do a seed swap. You know, who knows? But we're going to promote this company, and we're going to see what their seeds are all about. And we're going to have a ball doing it. And this year I've got a lot of garden to grow. We got, you know, I'm not doing the in-ground garden anymore. I am going to do raised beds on the other side of the greenhouse. And I'm just going to show you, you know, I'll take you all the way through the beginning of like a brand new gardener, because I've seen so many videos out there, and I'm not bashing anybody's videos. Please don't think I'm doing that. But so many people say, oh, you got to have this, and you got to have this special stuff. Friends, all you need is some manure and dirt. You can grow a garden, and it can be prolific. So I'm going to show you an easy budget, you know, guaranteed to grow way to grow a garden. You don't need all the fancy stuff. You just need some good dirt, a little bit of fertilizer, you know, your manure, some organic matter, and you're good to go. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to take you guys through that. And I know there's a lot of you out there that are seasoned and master gardeners. That's fine. This is going to be for those of you who aren't, who are just, you know, either beginner gardeners or thinking about starting a garden, but you have no idea of where to begin. That's going to be for you. And I promise you, you'll grow some beautiful stuff. A lot of the seeds too are a lot of the seeds are container friendly, but they do have a collection. I know I looked on their website, and they've got a collection of seeds that are strictly for container gardening. And that's perfect for people who don't have a lot of space. You can grow a beautiful garden on a balcony, you know. Are you in here yakking with me? You want to drink an honest coffee? It's decaf. And it's got a little bit of hazelnut cream in it. You want a little drink? No, I didn't think so. I knew you didn't. But now I want some of it. So anyway, we're going to have fun. And I'm excited. I'm so excited to start planting my gardens. I did, my gardener, their seeds came in. Oh my goodness, friends, I went way overboard. I didn't go overboard, but it's going to look like I did, okay? Here's the thing. I bought all my seeds, like I told you, I'll get a few from Baker Creek, but 90% of my seeds come from my gardener. I have not found anybody even comparable to him. And I've gotten seeds from a lot of places. And I love his seeds. I just love them. And they're reasonable. They're $2 a pack. You know, and you get anywhere from 5 to 25 seeds in a pack. So you're getting a nice amount. And, you know, even their lettuce seeds, you know, 300, 400 seeds. I love it. So I went through when I found out, you know, I looked online, and I always check his website because they're always coming soon. And then when the 2000, you know, like now, the 2023 seeds hit, man, I'm at it. I'm already ordering. So this was before the survival seed company contacted me. I went through and I ordered all my seeds this year from my gardener because he had extra ones that I wanted that I could still get through Baker Creek, so I might as well just get them through my gardener. And I think my order was about $120. And that's probably what I spend each year on seeds. And I do have seeds because I store them. How many goodies are you going to eat, honey? You're going to be so sugared up, Mama's going to bounce you home like a basketball. There you go. You go out to the table with that. Can I have a hug? I love you. I love you, baby. Mwah. Go out to the table. Okay, so I ordered all my seeds. It was like, I think my seed order was $118. But I have seeds from one year to the next. And they do last as long as you store them in a cool, dry place. Your seeds aren't going to really expire, you know. They're going to be good. I still got seeds that I've had for 4 years. And there's, especially the bean seeds. I do really good with those. So And the other thing I wanted to tell you with that survival seed is they have instructions on each one of their packages for seed saving, which is wonderful. I think we got the marching band in here. What you doing? What's going on? You like that? I think you should go to the table and eat that because I got to vacuum everything. You guys are so cute. So anyway, I'm excited to get that going. And now I've got my order from my gardener coming. And then I've got 80 packets of seeds coming from Survival Seed. Oh my, we're going to be busy. And so that's what, 60 packets of seeds, $120. Yeah, they're $2 a pack. So I got 80, 140 packets of seeds this year. Holy mackerel. I had no idea. See, when I told them I would do that, after I ordered all mine, I said, well, let's just start with the home collection. You know, that was funny. And then they sent me all those. And it's like, that's all right. We'll plant them, you know. And some we'll plant this year and some we'll plant next year. And some we may just do a seed swap, which is a blast. Okay, so that's the garden. As you can tell, I'm excited about that. I am excited about that. We got through the holidays. I'm still trying to catch up from that. That exhausted me. I got tired. I've been so tired this week, but I've been so busy this week getting the house ready to sell. That was something. So now we got to go back up there and we got to pick up a few more things and clean out the garage, and we still got quite a few things to do up there. So otherwise, the weather's melting. Everything's doing good. The snow is melting, I mean. And I'm excited to do some more freezer meals next week. I do want to make the bologna. I told you I wanted to do homemade bologna. We are going to do that. I do have all the stuff I need for it, except the meat. I got to get that yet. But I have all the seasonings for it, the skins, everything I need for it. And we are definitely going to make that, because that I'm going to put in the freezer. It'll freeze beautifully. And so, because I know I told you before Christmas time that I got it and that we were going to make homemade bologna, but we just got so busy with the holidays. It was just not possible. But now we'll have plenty of time, because we got January, February. We got 2 months before my greenhouse comes open and we start out in the greenhouse. So we got 2 months to put together the bologna, to work on the freezer meals, all different freezer meals, crock pot meals, all kinds of recipes. And then, you know, come March, March Madness, we're going to be in the greenhouse. So that'll be fun. And I'm so excited about that greenhouse this year, to see how it does and how I heat it, you know, because I got the buddy heater for my propane tank to heat it this year. And I'm excited to see how things work out in there. So much going on, so much going on. It's just this week, I couldn't possibly have done everything I wanted to. Just not possible. So, anyway, that's what's going on. I'm trying to think. My mind's always going 1,000 miles an hour, trying to think of things that I told you we'd talk about, and, you know, or that I'd tell you in the chit chat. I think it was just how busy I was with the house. I don't know what it did. My camera shut off, and I don't exactly know where. But anyway, yes, this week was so busy. Just didn't have enough time for everything I wanted to do. And I forgot what else I was going to say. But we're going to start in next week full time with it. Full steam ahead. We got lots of stuff to do. 2 months. We got to get a lot of stuff done in 2 months. And I know there's going to be some extra projects this summer. And if it continues to be nice for even the next few days, maybe Sunday, which I don't usually do videos on Sunday, but maybe Sunday I'll get out there and we'll do some frying up some chicken, which you won't see till Monday, but you know, if it stays nice out, maybe Sunday I'll have enough time to do some fried chicken. I got a lot of chicken in my freezer that's all cleaned, and a lot of chicken thighs, and it's all cleaned and ready to go, frozen individually. I call it ice glazing. It's just, it's individual pieces that are frozen, and I can take those out and we can go ahead and thaw them out and fry them up for the freezer. Fry them up. So that'll be good. And once they're cooked, you can refreeze them. Won't hurt them at all. Or if Larry's has a nice sale on chicken, I'll go get some more chicken and do some fresh chicken for the freezer. Nothing like fried chicken. It's like, you know, Mama's banquet. Anyway, friends, it's just a short chit chat today. I am so sorry about this week, though. I know I try to bring you good, you know, wholesome videos every day, and you know, I've been doing real good with it. It's like my full-time job. I don't do anything else. This is all I do. But with the sale of my mom's house and having to clean that out and do some work up there, and you know, grandbabies through the holidays, it was impossible to bring you videos every day this last week, and I'm sorry about that. But next week, full steam ahead, friends. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to spend a little bit of time with my grandbabies. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.